hello. It is a Woman Crush Wednesday, and of course, your two favorite presenters, Diana Master and Aina Raizakweyu, are here to keep you entertained. So all you need to do is sit back, grab your cup of joe, and join us for a few laughs as we dissect some interesting, bizarre, weird, and sometimes even disturbing news. We couldn't be happier to be here. How are you doing, my darling?
I'm good. How are you? You know, talking about interesting, I saw on social media Justin Bieber was being dragged for looking so
basic,
casual. I wanted to say casual.
It was looking very basic. I mean, okay, the thing is, that is a whole discussion, right? Because the thing is, depends on the type of errands they were running. Because Hailey was wearing
they were not running errands. They were going to an event where...
Are you serious?
Yes, Hailey was launching something, or she was invited there, but it was Hailey's event. She was like the star of the event, hence she was dressed the way she was dressed.
Because I thought they were just going to buy food, because I think they stopped for food somewhere along the way. So those are the pictures that I saw. And I was like, okay, Miss Thang, why are you wearing, you know, such a fabulous red dress and heels?
And her makeup was done. No, they were going to Hailey's event. Hence now the backlash, Kucha, why are you going to your wife's event where she's clearly launching something, or she was invited? It's such a big thing to her. You can even see how she looks. She put herself together so well. But now you are like...
He was wearing, like, I think gray shorts, like sweat shorts, and a gray sweatshirt.
And
like,
a
he
cap,
was looking like he was coming from basketball practice or something.
No, he was looking like he was just at home talking over the fence with the neighbor.
Yeah, but even that look, it's giving very much basketball. Like, I went for basketball practice, and I'm just coming from there, and I'm sweaty and I'm tired. Because he looked very uninterested, even in the pictures. Like, guys,
so
Hailey, blink twice if you need help. It's okay.
So Justin is getting a lot of flag for dressing not to the occasion.
I will leave you at home. Honestly speaking, because the thing is, there's nothing worse than bringing someone to an event or somewhere and you can clearly see that they're uninterested. For me, even if I ask you to watch a movie, like we have family movie night, or we used to have family movie night before my people left me. But we
not
used
your
to have
people catching strays on national TV.
Nah, they left me. Let's call a spade a spade.
Okay.
So sometimes my mom would be on her phone. I would pause the movie. I'd be like, okay, until you're done, because you need to watch. We're watching the movie. So if I invite you somewhere and you show up and you're uninterested and you're not even dressed for the occasion, I will leave you at home.
Maybe it's not so much of you know, the dress code. It's just he was there, he came through, even him not wanting to be there. I have a lot of respect for people who do stuff they don't want to do out of respect for another person. Like, if you can show up for me despite our differences, despite you not wanting to be there, I have like a lot of respect for you. At least you came and you were there. Sometimes you just need to be there. And like, maybe Justin is not like very fashiony. Yeah, maybe it's not his vibe. He's not fashiony. He's no longer fashiony. Maybe he changed his style and this is his new style.
Will do that to you.
It's really not a big deal. I think what we should all be concentrating on and focusing on is the fact that this man showed up. He took time out of his busy schedule, even if it was not to look for a proper outfit, but he was there.
I mean, he's rich, he can afford stylists. In all honesty, if you don't want to be there, don't.
No.
Like, comment below and tell us, what do you think? Do you think that it's okay for the person to show up regardless? Like, even if the entire time they're there, they're yawning and they're sitting like this, and they're clearly making it visible that, listen, I don't want to be here. Or are you like, I was like, you know what, it's cool, as long as you come, I appreciate you. Or are you like me, where I'm like, stay home, it's fine, you don't need to come. Tell us what your take is. We'll now take a quick commercial break and return with some heartbreaking news for most of us.
Welkom jullie, mijn naam is Brian Munango en ik is jullie aanbieder voor Gooi Kolen. dis donderdag se sportstrip nou. Einde van hierdie program sal ek en hoe Frans te praat. Je m'appelle? Chebe?
Le Jean.
Pera Richie Moko.
Is dit nou onderbroek?
Blijf geskakel. We zien jullie weer vrijdag volgende week. Gooi kool.
Now, starting off our top stories, a minute of silence for all Nesquik lovers. Yes, Nestlé to discontinue Nesquik in South Africa. Nestlé has announced that the popular flavored milk powder drink will be discontinued in the country. Due to low demand and a drop in sales on the local market, the brand had decided to remove Nesquik chocolate and strawberry flavors from August 21st, 2023. Nestlé South Africa did, however, add that they will continue to stock shelves with Milo, hot chocolate, and cocoa drinks. The iconic product has been a staple in many African homes. In 1948, Nestlé launched a chocolate-flavored milk called Nestlé Quick in the US, according to Wikipedia. Thereafter, it was rebranded as Nesquik for the European market in the 1950s, and because of its popularity, Nestlé rolled out the product to the rest of the world in 1999. Today, the brand has morphed into other variations, including cereals, chocolate bars, and syrups.
Do you know that I've never had Nesquik? No, for real. Oh, I don't remember.
Gasp. You know what's funny? I actually thought of bringing some today.
I don't remember this brand at all, baby. It's just not memorable. If I had, I don't remember.
I actually remember even when they had the banana flavor. They used to have a banana flavor, but I think the banana flavor wasn't doing too well, so they phased it out, and then they just stuck to the chocolate and the strawberry. I love.
So I'm really marginalized. I've never had this. What? I don't know this brand.
I am shook at. No, I will bring you some tomorrow. We'll enjoy it on the show.
Or maybe I don't know where I've seen it. It's just not coming up in my mind.
You don't remember it all?
I don't remember it. I don't think I know it, because if I knew it, I would have remembered it.
Okay, in all honesty,
I know Milo. I know all other
the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, in all honesty, for me, it could be a thing of, yeah, back then when I was a kid, I used to love it with the milk and the, like, as a milkshake. I always used to say it was kind of like a cheaper way for our parents to make us milkshakes without actually having to take us out for milkshakes, right? So for me, it was very present in my childhood. And then also with my daughter, that kind of passed, like it carried over.
Okay.
Yes. So there was a time, like back in Zim, there was a time it wasn't there. So we basically used the knockoff versions of Nesquik. And then it started coming back. And then when I had my daughter, I remember I bought it once for myself, like as a nostalgic feeling, and then she loved it. So ever since then, we've been
buying it for her.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the brand is not making money from this product, then it's good that they discontinued it, because the purpose of owning a business or running a business is to make profit, and
not losses.
You are not making profit, you can take that money that you've gotten, the little that you've gotten, and invest into something else. Yeah.
But a lot of South Africans are not happy.
They're heartbroken.
They're heartbroken. Like,
but
people
they're
are
heartbroken
commenting.
for what if they're not buying it?
That's the thing. So now that they are phasing it out, now all of a sudden you remember, oh, actually, I really, really love Nesquik.
No, so why are you not buying it?
Yeah, because
really
obviously this is years of like research, like they've been seeing it and monitoring it throughout the years and saying that, okay, listen, it's not just a decision they came to overnight. So just go buy your stock of Nesquik before it runs out, because that'll be the last you will be seeing it on our shelves.
Alrighty, and in some music news, the musical artist Iggy Azalea accidentally tore her pants on stage during a performance in Saudi Arabia, a highly conservative country. Authorities forced her to leave the stage without finishing the concert, much to the dismay of her fans. In the middle of the song, while dancing on stage in tight latex pants, Azalea pants ripped at the thigh and the singer looked embarrassed. She was then quickly ordered to leave the stage as, according to the Saudi authorities, this was a violation of the modesty rule. I'm really sorry I couldn't finish the show, the singer wrote to her fans. In response, many fans wondered why Azealia hadn't simply changed her pants and continued the show. She claimed that this was indeed her wish, but that her feminist comments on stage were what prompted the local authorities to remove her permanently. I told the crowd, ladies, let's make some noise. It's a woman's world. And that probably pushed the authorities over the edge, she wrote in a tweet. I simply don't want fans to be angry or sad because of the show organizers, because it wasn't their decision or mine, but the police who were near the stage.
Wow. First of all, I didn't even know that she was back to performing.
She has an album or a song or a single.
Really? Yeah. She took a hiatus for quite a while.
Like maybe 6 years or what?
Apparently she was raising her kid. Respect to her, man.
Yeah, wow.
You need that time with your kid. The first 6 years or 5 years are the most important.
And for her to come back and we are still talking about her, she's still relevant. I think kudos to her, man.
Kudos to her. Yes, first of all, her pants ripping. That was a wardrobe malfunction. It's not like she did it on purpose.
It's not her fault, yeah.
But at the same time, I also understand why the fans are saying, but you could have just changed into another outfit.
But now she's saying the police...
Yes, I understand that as well. At the end of the day, you are in their country. I said this on Monday. When you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do. If the Romans tell you, you're not going to wear such a short skirt. If you want to perform there, you're not going to wear a short skirt. So she did try her best. And also because of the comments that she made, they had to...
what is wrong with the comments? It's a woman's world.
The thing is, women are very oppressed in countries like that. Yeah. So women don't really have a lot of freedom. I'm actually surprised that they could go to the concert and that she was performing in latex pants, because with latex pants, they're very tight and they show every inch of your body, every curve, every nook and cranny. So yeah, man, I mean, at least she apologized to her fans and explained.
Yeah,
other people would just have been like, listen,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But at least she gave her fans an explanation. Now we close off our top stories. Something that is, I don't know, man, it's ruffling a lot of feathers, let me say that. A man gives his girlfriend money to gamble, and now she refuses to give him half of her winnings. While gambling might just be fun and games for some people, to others it can become addictive. Therefore, many people opt to stay away from it completely. This 55-year-old woman is one of those people who prefers to watch others gamble instead of playing. So, when her 58-year-old boyfriend invited her for a trip to a hotel with a casino, she made it clear to him that she had no intention of playing, but was happy to just people watch and enjoy the environment. While she was happily watching him play every night, by the third day he practically forced her to play the slot machines and gave her $100 to play with. Here's how things went down. He was constantly telling her to play something. Every table and machine they passed, he suggested she try it. She declined, telling him she is not interested, and she encouraged him to do and play whatever he wants. He then took her into this high roller slots area and told her to sit down at a machine, put $100 bill in it and said, play this, I'll be over there, and walked away to another slot. She started playing and immediately started winning. When her winnings went up to $15,000, she told her boyfriend that she was done and she cashed out. We went to the cashier with my ticket and she gave me $15,000. It was crazy. All I thought was, is he come, is he go, and why people have gambling issues. She then immediately gave him his $100 back. Of course he wasn't impressed and told him she owed him $7,000. Of course he went on and on about how if he didn't put her in that seat at the slot with the $100, she'd have never won anything. All I could say is, yeah, but that was also a gamble on your end. I could have just lost your $100, she wrote. She concluded that they're no longer together and that she kept all of her winnings.
No,
communication is key.
No, but also from an honorable human being point of view, why didn't she just at least even give him 500 or 1,000.
Well,
No, I understand, but come on. This is your boyfriend. He gave you this money. She somewhat sort of owes him. Not like she should. She's not obligated to, but just as a human being. This person gave you this money. When you win something, you don't give back to the community that helped raise you.
The thing is, people were commenting and saying, for most, like she's a first-time player, right? She's a first-time gambler. She doesn't know. But people were saying that usually, if I give you money, we have to come to an agreement. Like, listen, I'm giving you this money. If you lose it, it's fine. But if you win something, we'll split the profits either 50-50
But now the
or 20.
agreement came after the win, and it's
That's
still fine.
the thing. No, people are saying that in a way she is right to be like, no, this is my money because it was her luck. It was her playing. She
Her
earned
move
it.
has no luck. Thereafter, she won't win anything anymore.
But she's not a gambler.
It's fine, be it in life or wherever, not at gambling.
Moral of the story, communicate. If I give you my money, if you lose it, it's fine.
It's like this. Let's take an example of, I think, Delish and Maria.
Yeah.
Maria took Delicious, applied for Delish to go to Big Brother.
Yes.
Okay. And then Delish didn't even want to go. So Maria, allegedly, this is alleged, this is what we heard. I don't know if it's true. So Maria then applied for Delish, okay?
Okay.
And then Delish won.
Yeah.
So when they came back from the house, Delish was like, oh, Chomi,
Thank you.
thank you. Here is a portion. Rightfully so. That's what you are supposed to do as
Yes,
an
but not
honorable
everyone is
human
not
being.
honorable. But not everyone is honorable. And the thing is, because we don't have a written contract, you still can't. I can't come and demand that you give me the money because we never had this kind of agreement in the first place. We never agreed. You basically forced me. I will give you money if I want to, but if I don't want to, you cannot do anything about it. Yes, you can cry, you can curse, you can shout, we can break up. But moral of the story is I technically don't owe you anything because we don't have an agreement written down.
Okay.
All right, that brings
Do what
us
is right, guys. Do what is right.
Communicate. Communicate. If you win,
Do
you'll give
by
me my
people
share.
right.
All right, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Now, after the break, Dr. Aune Victor, Lydia Matthias, Dr. Emma Nangolo, and Agnes Hausiku shared some insight during a panel discussion focusing on inclusive education. We'll get into that right after this.
In the heart of Africa lies a land of timeless beauty. Welcome to Namibia, where nature's wonders unfold. A land of breathtaking deserts, untamed wilderness, and ancient traditions. Beneath its surface, Namibian diamonds, crafted by nature, coveted by the world. A testament of time. An extraordinary giveaway. Namibia Diamond Trading Company is giving you the chance to win a polished diamond valued at 100,000 Namibian dollars. To enter, simply scan the QR code, send a WhatsApp to 085-785-6231 with hashtag diamond and follow the on-screen instructions. Discover the magic of these unique diamonds. From the heart of Namibia to yours.
With regards to what we are doing, I'll not speak on behalf of UNICEF only, I'll also speak on behalf of the UN in general, because as the UN, we work as, on the concept of delivering as one. Now, for inclusion, we are guided, and the Honorable Deputy Minister already alluded to this, we are guided by the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, of which Namibia is a signatory to, and by being a signatory to some of these international instruments means that the country has committed to really walk the talk. Are we walking the talk? In some aspects, yes. but in some others not. And I think this would be also some room for us to discuss. I would also like to see more people in the room, because the ones who are here, we are the ones who are always in meetings together. I think in future we should really get parliamentarians, we should get executive directors, we should get CEOs of companies to come and listen to what we are saying in terms of real inclusion. So our work in the UN, as I indicated, we are guided by the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. The UN doesn't have programs. What we do, we implement government programs. The government would come to the UN and say, these are our priorities, in this case, as per the national development plans, and we would like the UN to support us. We provide technical assistance, starting from really upstream, going to downstream. So with regard to inclusion, although I work for UNICEF and my specialities are in education and inclusive education, we cut across the different sectors really, looking at starting really from conception, going through to adulthood, for example. We look at aspects of employment creation, we look at aspects of health, nutrition, wash, sanitation. What we are looking at really is to make sure that no one, we don't talk about no one should feel left out, but we talk about no one must be left out.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lydia Matthews, a teacher here at Dagbrek School, part of the school board member, and currently pursuing my master's in inclusive education at the University of Namibia. Well, as I sit here, my organization thereof will be Dagbrek School. How do we include our learners in society? We have a program called Job Attachment, and this is for our learners from the age of 18. So we give them, we look for their strengths and their skills, so that once they leave Dagbrek School at the age of 21, they have a job. And that is our main goal, that each and every learner that leaves Dagbrek School has a job. And we've got testimonies. We've got learners that are currently working at Pathcare, SPCA, Hotel Thule, etc. Thank you.
My name is Emma Nangolo, the Dean of Students at the IUM. That is the International University of Management. How is the IUM integrating inclusivity into the higher education program? We believe in advocacy, education, and engagement. So these three elements complement our commitment to creating an inclusive environment for all students, regardless of their age, ethnicity, their genders, their abilities, their background socially and otherwise. Our education is tailored on the individual needs. We offer counseling sessions, we offer psychosocial support, we implement necessary adjustments for students living with disability at the policy framework level, in terms of infrastructure, and at the classroom level.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Well, that is all the time we have for you today. We do hope you enjoyed our show. We do have to let you go because we assume you're done with your cup of joe by now. On that note, from Diana Master and Aina Raizakwe, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.